on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck? Jyli, I can't grab the drink.
It's on the windowsill.
What did I do with my drink?
Oh, I didn't make that.
What the fuck?
Oh, what did that say? Oh, what did that say? That might be better. I think it's trying to pick up audio from my computer, even though it was off. Are you still in there?
Yeah.
Is it? Turn your volume up now.
Well, it's trying to pick up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna redo it. Yeah, there you go.
Is it sounding better?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I see you, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Okay, it says 2 are in there. Now it says 1. Did you leave?
No.
Okay. Let's see. And we'll start in just a minute. Just giving people time to get in here. Let's see.
Is that 2 watching, like me and then you? Or is there another person in here?
I don't think I count. Let's see. There should be a couple more people from Michelle's party. Yeah. Let's see if I'm missing anyone from Regina's. We're almost ready. I'm just making sure everyone who said they'd be here has a chance to get in. Okay. And there is live chat. If you can see me, find your live chat. If your desktop, it should be on the right hand side. And then where is it on your mobile?
It's right underneath.
Right underneath. So you'll be able to chat with us. We're almost ready to go live. So if everyone wants to make sure they have the Jamberry link open, it's on the right hand side of your party. You'll see it in the description because we'll go over some of the things on the website as well. And almost ready. I wonder. I know Michelle's not seeing the chat. Hopefully this doesn't send us in a static loop. So you guys get a bunch of static emojis for a second. Doesn't send us in a static loop. So you guys get a
Looks way too confusing.
So when you first went into live chat, did it just say live chat at the bottom? Is it only when you're upright? So it only works when you're vertical.
You can do it this way and it brings it up. Like you have to click on it like at the bottom
Okay.
and then you rotate it. What did it there for a second?
Is it this? No, that just is live. Okay, so if you're mobile, you may have to turn your phone vertical to be able to do the live chat, and it'll have a live chat button down at the bottom. If you're desktop, it's probably not going to show if you're full screen, but if you're not full screen, it should be on the right-hand side. And if you guys are wondering, this is Stephanie. Let's get closer to you. So I'll keep cutting off part of my head. I don't need to
Jyli, where's your alcohol?
I feel like you waved to me twice. I'm on a slight delay. So if I say something and it makes no sense, it's because in 60 seconds it will make sense. And watching myself is like watching a Japanese movie that's been dubbed. Okay.
I'm gonna put my phone up so she can see.
Okay, so if you're on mobile and you want to see the live chat, Stephanie's going to hold up her phone and hopefully we'll be able to see it. Where are you at? Here, we'll do this so you can see. So you have to be vertical. So when you're up and down, if you tilt it this way, I think we might get like tilted kind of forward. Yeah, I can get a little bit better. It's right down at the very bottom. So there's a little button and it says live chat with a little red circle.
Can't stand at the bottom.
There it is. So right above her little back button, you'll see the live chat. So you have to click that, and that will bring you to live chat on mobile. And that should work for you guys. Happy face. But it looks like it's only going to let you do live chat if your phone's up and down, which I know it's going to make it a little bit smaller of a picture. However, most of it's going to be me talking, so I don't think you'll miss much. You just miss my face. Oh, Stephanie, I spelled your name wrong. It's okay.
I'm gonna go cry in the bathroom.
Why don't you, can you send me a screenshot of where it says live chat? Because they're seeing where comments is, just not where the live chat is. And I know it's hard to see it on the webcam. That should maybe help. Just Facebook it to me, and then I'll post it to all the groups so that they know where to find it. I'm going to get you guys a screenshot, and then we'll get started, because I know you've been sitting here watching my face for 20 minutes now. This shouldn't take too long. We're going to do a little bit on the website and a little bit other fun stuff. And soon, in about 35 minutes, you'll see something pop up on the page, too. Actually, about 15 minutes.
There you go.
Okay, let's see. There's my face. Okay, let's save that to my desktop so I can find it. And at least using a screenshot, they can't see how bad your phone looks right now.
Right.
That's probably why they can't see it, because of all the crap all over it. Okay, so I am posting a screenshot on the page of how you find the live chat. It should be posted in about 30 seconds here. All right.
I don't know if this makes a difference, but my phone's an Android. It might be different with an iPhone.
Yeah, it's a good question. Stephanie's on Android, so if it's iPhone, it might be slightly different. I'm not quite sure how YouTube looks on iPhone. But I'm guessing the chat will be about the same. Okay. Okay, so I know some of you are not going to be able to open the website at the same time as the video if you're on mobile. So we're going to go through it a little bit, just kind of how to navigate the website and what's on each tab. So if you can't view it at the same time, we'll at least find a way for you to be able to know where we're at. So let's see. Do we know what I did with my phone?
I can call you really fast.
It's on silent. I didn't want it to go off like crazy. I found it. So I'm going to pull up on my phone the website so that when I'm talking about it, you kind of have an idea of where I'm at. Even though it's going to be a little bit on the tiny side. But if you're on your desktop, it's going to be a lot easier to follow along with the web open. So go ahead and go to your party. On the right hand side, you're going to see a description, and it'll have the link to the party that you're in. I'm just looking to see if the mobile version is going to look similar. Okay, so the mobile version doesn't exactly look like the desktop version. However, the tabs are going to be the same, and that's the main thing that we're going to talk about with that. So I will hold this in front of my thing so you can kind of see where I'm at if I don't lock it. That's my cat. He's actually at my feet. I feel him. He wants to be a movie star. So, let's see if you can see this. You'll see there's tabs on there. If you can't see very well, let's see. The first one's nail wraps. The second one's going to be hand and nail care. Then you get gift cards, nail art studio, lacquers, gel enamel, box and sets, and style box. On desktop version, they're going to be across the top. You'll see them a little bit below the tabs that say home, shop, host, join, help, and about. And sadly, it looks like Michelle is unable to chat with us. Not sure why she has no chat, but Michelle, since you can at least hear me, if you do have something important you want to chat, just go ahead and either jump on Facebook. I know you're going to have to leave the video for a second and put your comment, or at the end, I'll save a couple minutes and you can go on and put any questions, comments you have, and I'll just address them all at once. So no worries if you're not able to chat. Okay. Now it looks like I might have lost one or two of you, but no worries. We're just going to go ahead and start. So the biggest thing is going to be the nail wraps. Those are Jamberry's bestseller. They last roughly about 2 weeks, and you get enough to do 2 manicures, 2 pedicures, and then have about 8 extra nails in there. So on the plus side, you have plenty. You can use them as accent nails or just use them by themselves. I kind of alternate whether or not I want to use an accent nail. Right now, I have Jaded and Paint Party. They might be a little bit blurry, but we'll go ahead and leave them a little farther away so you can see. And then this is what an actual sheet of the wraps looks like. So this is Double Trouble. This was a Halloween one. And you can see you've got all different sizes on here. For me, most manicures are going to be from this one over to about here. However, a lot of the times I'll save some of these bigger ones to do an extra manicure with. And as you can see, they're long, so you can actually get 2 nails out of each one. If you have really short nails, sometimes you can actually get 1 out of the middle as well. So that's how the wraps come. The wraps are $15 a piece for most of them. There are a couple special edition and collegiate ones that are a little bit more. Any of the ones that are 15 are 3 for $45, so you get 1 free each time. I actually never order them any other way because I'm big on discounts, and 25% off sounds good. We'll go through a little bit of other stuff. There are 2 on the adult side that are glow in the dark. That's the all wrapped up, and there's a Ghoul and Ghost one. Those both glow in the dark. They're both Halloween style. And let's see here. You know, a couple of you aren't able to chat, which is sad, but we'll make sure we get to any questions or comments you have at the end. So on the nail wraps portion of the website, you're going to have some categories on the left-hand side. It's basically breaking down the different types of wraps. I usually don't go through each section unless I'm looking for something particular. You've got an all, which is going to show you all the wraps that we have. You've got around the world. That's going to be all your flags, all your patriotic style ones. And then you'll have bestsellers, which is just going to be what's top selling on the website right now. Commitment to charity. There's always going to be some kind of wrap here that's going to be something Jamberry is going to give back to the community. Right now, it's Autism Awareness for 2015. From the runway, that's going to be more your fashion forward styles. So there's quite a few in that one. When you go down to the bottom of each section, there is a show all. So if you haven't seen them all, just click that and it's going to show you all of them. They just redid the website, so the pictures are a little bit more bright. They're a little more vibrant. You can see them a little better. The old one, it was actually about half the size of the pictures. Garden Party is everything floral. So you've got everything from your clear florals that have nothing in the background that you can wear over a solid color or by themselves. Sometimes I'll do this as an accent nail, do a solid color on all of them, and then just pick one to do like a floral or a pattern design over. And there's quite a few of those too. So you've got everything from your bright colors to your black and whites to your gold, silver, all kinds of shinies. Graphic Punch is going to be all of your bright colors and designs. So everything in Graphic Punch is going to have some kind of actual design to it. There's not going to be any solids in there. However, you will get some that are just a broad stripe or a color block. And let's see. This is where a lot of my favorites are. You've got Tropical Mirage at the bottom. That one kind of has like a tie-dye look. That's where you'll find like Ribbon Dance. I know a lot of people like that one. And if you see one that has a picture of more than one wrap in it, that's because it is a combo. So when you click on one that has more than one wrap, at the bottom, you'll actually see a layout of the sheet. So it will show you exactly what wraps come with it. So you'll be able to see how many of each one you'll have. And we've got holiday. That's mostly going to be Halloween, fall, and Christmas wraps. We have quite a few of the fall ones. Lots of leaves, lots of turkeys, and all kinds of fun stuff for Halloween and fall in general. I have a couple of the Halloween ones that are really cute. I'm going to keep them for next year or just wear them for fun. The cat one, my boyfriend is a crazy cat lady, so that's going to be the one for him. I'm trying to convince him to put one on so that he can be my personal advertiser. Then you've got a section that a lot of you guys like. So we've got the Jamberry Juniors. That's going to be all the ones for the kids. They're actually a smaller size wrap. And a lot of people ask if they can get away with using them. If your fingers are really tiny, possibly. However, you're probably still going to need an adult wrap for your fingers, for your thumbs. And on all the Jamberry Juniors, when you go onto the page, below the picture, the big picture of the wrap, you will see the picture of the wrap sheet. The sheet itself is the same size to kind of give you an idea, except for it comes with 3 rows. So you're going to actually have shorter wraps that are a little bit skinnier as well. And sorry, I keep looking over to my side. I'm trying to follow along with you guys as far as the website goes. You do have Mix Manny. That's actually a place where they put all the ones that are more than one wrap on one sheet. So everything in there, you're going to see more than one style in the picture. Those are going to be all the styles that are going to come on the sheet. Some of them are going to be 2, some of them are going to be 3 different styles. And then kind of tied into the Jamberry Juniors is Mommy and Me. That's going to be all the ones that come in a juniors and an adult size. So those are actually going to show coordinating wraps between the adult and the kids ones. So if you wanted to match them, you can get the adult version. New wraps, there's going to be a ton in here because we just came out with the new catalog not too long ago. So a good probably third of the website is going to actually be listed there. And all of your holiday ones, since they're all actually brand new. Premium is going to be the ones that are not going to qualify for the buy 3 get 1 free. Those are going to be all your $17.50 ones. So a lot of those are going to be different college teams. Like you've got an Arizona State one. There's an Air Force Academy one. All different kinds of stuff. There's also some that are just special edition. You'll see one in there called Constellations. It's really cute. It's got like a little kind of star design on it and some color blocking. That was one for a contest that we had from consultants where everyone submitted a design and they picked the best one. And we will get to where you can actually design your own wraps too. So you don't have to go with what we have, or let's say there's something you really like and would love to have on your nails, you can do that.
I didn't even know you can do that.
You can. You know why you don't know is because you do the buy 3 get 1 free. And that's the one thing is you cannot do those buy 3 get 1 free. They're a little bit more. But if you have a special occasion that you need something special for, it's a great idea. So simple and chic is going to be your solids, your plain stripes, polka dots, sparkles, anything that's going to be a real basic pattern. You do have some of the chevrons in there, a lot of the clear backed ones. I like a lot of them. I'm big on polka dots. And then sister style. That one is going to change all the time. So if you have not been in the sister styles section, I would jump in there. Every month it's going to change. So basically the way the Jamboree started was it was 3 sisters. they used to go get their nails done together all the time. They felt like they were wasting a ton of money getting their nails done all the time, going to the salon, spending 30, 40 bucks every time. So their idea was to come up with something that was more affordable, that they could do, still spend time together, but be able to have pretty nails. So they actually created this with the husband of one of the sisters. He had a little printing press in their attic, and he used to sit up there. He actually made himself a little bed up there because he spent all day printing wraps. It got so big so fast that he had to get more help. Jamberry is only a few years old, so while you've heard about it probably all over the place, this probably isn't the first party you've been in. It is growing like crazy. So it's definitely a good company to be with. There's not a whole lot of consultants because it's new, but almost everybody that tries it loves it. So that's always great. I know when I started, I was invited to a friend's party. It was her first party. So I bought them just kind of to support her. She hadn't had any sales yet. I actually threw the party for her, and I was the only purchase. So I wore them out everywhere. I love them. I fell in love instantly. So I had another friend who was a consultant. This person I'd actually met through another party. So I told her I'd do a party for her. I wasn't really getting the best expectations, but by then all of my friends had heard of Jamberry or seen them on my nails or seen pictures, and that one went over huge. My second party was about $550 in sales, which meant that I got a ton of freebies. I got about $100 to spend absolutely free. I got 5 items half price. I got, I think it was 4 wraps for free that I didn't pick, and then $100 worth that I could. I used 50 of that to get my kit half price because that's an option once you hit 350. And so with tax and everything, my kit was like 70 bucks. And considering I wanted to buy myself 4 particular wraps in the heater, it ended up being cheaper. So I decided to go ahead and get the kit because it was cheaper. A lot of my friends like Jamberry, so I've kind of kept with it. And I'm glad I joined it. I should have joined it the first time that I fell in love with the wraps, because at least then I would have got the discount up until now. So definitely something fun. And let's see here. And it's kind of helped me make a little bit extra money. So I'm working on paying off some LASIK. I had glasses for the longest time. Michelle can tell you. She knows my little sister. And about a year ago, I got LASIK. So now I can see you. And you can see me. And then the only other real section under wraps is going to be your sports and your hobbies. So this is going to have all kinds of different sports. There's everything from running wraps, horse riding wraps, baseball wraps, volleyball wraps. There's some cute football ones. I've seen those on. Those are really cute. Let's see here. Palettes on there, which that one's kind of a painting one. You've got the one with the cupcakes and all kinds of fun stuff. So we'll run through the other tabs across the top real quick. That won't take long at all because the wraps are really the biggest thing on the site. The second tab is going to be your lacquers. Most of you guys have seen pictures. I know we did the gel or lacquer game. So once you go through, you can kind of see all the lacquers that we have. You can also see the pre-made color suites. What that is it's going to be 4 different lacquers, and you basically get a discount for buying them in 4. Jamberry has recently changed this so that anytime you add 4 lacquers to your website, to your cart, it's actually going to automatically discount them. So you will also get the 4 for price. And there are a ton of cute ones in there. So definitely take a look. Also, the strengthening base coat is in there. That is a big one for consultants. Almost all of them use it. It makes your nails a little longer, harder, and it helps keep the wraps adhered. But this is what it looks like. It's kind of just like a regular nail polish bottle. And I actually have yet to use it because I just got it. So that's going to be under that same section. You've also got a matte coat for the top if you want to have more of a matte finish. And then the next tab is going to be your hand and nail. So this one is going to be mostly your nail care, keeping your nails healthy so that your nails look good. Your jams are going to look better if your nails are healthy. Your mini heater is going to be here also. The mini heater is awesome. I used to use a little space heater to do mine, and you can also use a blow dryer, which if you're just starting, I would say you probably do want to start with like a blow dryer. Make sure you fall in love with it first. But this is the mini heater. So you can kind of see what he looks like. It is tiny. You can see by my hand, it's about like the size of my hand. And it blows out a ton of heat. So you'll see there's the little heat source. It does plug in, so that's going to be where it plugs in from. and that thing is adorable. But it's definitely works really good to heat up the wraps. With the mini heater, it probably takes about 2-3 seconds to heat up a wrap to put it on. And in a few minutes, we're actually going to have Stephanie apply a nail as my demonstration person because she is hopelessly addicted to Jamberry. Stephanie's my best customer. And so we'll go through real quick hand and nail. So you've got your removers in here. That's what this is. I like the remover a lot. I used to use coconut oil and basically heat up the coconut oil and then rub the wrap off my nail. I like the remover a lot better. It still makes my nails feel nice afterwards, but it's really, really, really quick. So it takes me no time at all to remove any nails. And when I send Stephanie to wash her hands, we will remove one of mine because I want to change out my accent nail. And then you've also got like a nail cleaner. It's not necessary. You can actually use a nail polish remover or a rubbing alcohol or even white vinegar as part of your step, which we'll go through the steps real quick in a minute. You've got Nourish, which is your hand cream. That's going to be to make sure your hands look healthy and nourished as well. You want to make sure that everything looks smooth. You don't want to have a bunch of wrinkles and unsmooth lines on your hands. That's also going to help keep your hands moisturized, which is going to help your nails as far as having the wraps adhere to them and having them stay damage free. The Indulgence hand care set, that is going to be a little bit of everything for your hand. So that's going to have the Nourish in it. It's going to have an exfoliator, a cleanser, pretty much everything you need to have your hands stay healthy because Jamberry really wants to stress to healthy your nail, not just making them pretty. You've got the cuticle oil pen and a cuticle remover pen. The remover is going to soften everything, so this is especially going to come in handy if you get invisible cuticle. What an invisible cuticle is it's basically skin that comes around the bed of your nail. So it's not actually the cuticle that's up here like everyone thinks. It's actually adhered to your nail. So the reason you would want to remove that is just basically that when you apply your wraps, you don't want them to touch any skin. And if they're laying on that piece of invisible cuticle, you're not going to get as good of a seal and it just won't last as long. I actually use an orange stick to push back my cuticles a little bit and then just basically scrape around the edges, make sure that I've gotten all the invisible cuticle off. And I usually use a rubber cuticle pusher to push down my wraps. This is Stephanie. She's like in love with this thing. She wouldn't even take one of mine. She really wanted to use this. So this is the kind she uses. It was at Walgreens for $6. So if you want one, now you know where to get this one. There's a bottle of cuticle oil as well and a pen. So the oils are going to keep your nails nourished. They're going to keep them moisturized, keep them hydrated. And it's just a matter of preference whether you'd rather have it in a nail polish style bottle or in a pen. And there is, if you don't know where to start, don't have any nail tools, there's 2 different application kits. One is going to be just your tools. It's going to come with the wooden orange sticks. It's going to come with the Jamberry, let's see if I have one, nail prep wipes, which is essentially going to be an alcohol wipe. Let's see. So that's one of those. It's going to come with a rubber cuticle pusher too. It's a little guy. It's the kind that I use. I do like mine because I use this pointed little edge at the back to scrape off any invisible cuticle, and then the squishier part, which is kind of still firm at the top, to actually push down my wraps. You'll also get a buffer, a pair of the nail scissors, which the nail scissors Jamberry has are really good scissors, and the cuticle oil. So you'll get all that with the one with the cuticle oil, and then there's the one that's a little bit less expensive. That one does not have cuticle oil, but everything else in it. They both come in a Jamberry bag, which the Jamberry bag is really good for holding your heater too. So if you get a mini heater, it fits perfectly in there. The last thing on the nail care is going to be the Beauty Boost. That is what this is. Basically, it's a hair, nail, skin super vitamin. So it is chock full of good stuff. I actually use it anyway because I'm vitamin D deficient, and it's got about 200% of your daily vitamin D. So you can kind of get an idea that this stuff is going to be good for your nails. And there are quite a few bundles. So if you're interested in getting kind of a combination of the items in here, let me know, because there is definitely a few bundles that are going to save you some money there. And we are going to skip over gel enamel for just a second. The one after gel enamel is gift cards. Pretty self-explanatory. You can buy gift cards for anyone. You can buy them in $25 amounts. You get 25, 50, and 100. And then the next one is actually holiday specific. It's the first time I've seen them on here. And that's going to be your boxes and sets. There's a couple things here. So the first thing is going to be Celebration Box. Celebration Box is actually, it's a $100 kit. It comes with the heater. It comes with a ton of nail wraps basically set up into manis. It's going to come with a bunch of nail tools, and it's essentially a Jamberry party in a box. So it's got enough for multiple people to be able to do their manicures together. So it's actually set up to where, like, you do a birthday party, it's a nail party. The hostess or birthday person gets to keep the heater. There's also a couple of the gift sets. There's 3 right now, holiday sets. They usually sell out really quick, so Jamberry actually did a ton more than they did last year, because last year's weren't even on sale for 10 minutes before they sold out. The Snow Angels, that's the less expensive one. That one is actually kid-size wraps, so it's going to have your kid-size wraps. It's also going to come with a lacquer, so that's going to be, it's like a light teal color that it comes with. And that one has exclusive wrap. So the wrap that's in that is not available online. It's just through the gift set. Same thing with the other 2. The other 2 are Winter Wishes and All Is Bright. Those come with a lacquer. They come with 2 wraps that are specific to the holiday gift sets. And they both come with a Nourish. So the Nourish is going to be that hand cream. They're both actually scented, and they're limited edition scents. I really want the Winter Wishes one because it has a cranberry one, and I love cranberry smells. The All Is Bright actually comes with pear scented, so that actually sounds pretty good too. And the wraps that come with are really cute. So definitely have a look at that if you haven't. And then you've got the Nail Art Studio. This is actually where you make your own nail designs. So basically what you do is hit Get Started Now. It's going to pull up to where you'll see, it'll have you log into your account. You'll be able to see if you've done any already and be able to change them, edit them, all that good stuff, or you can start from scratch. You can do each nail individually, you can do a blanket design on all the nails, and you can change colors. So you can do pretty much anything you want. You can actually take a picture of your face from your computer, put it on there, and have a bunch of nails with your face on them. So whatever works for you. And then the last tab on there is Style Box. When you click on Style Box, the first thing it's going to do is give you a style quiz. So it's going to have you pick different outfits, handbags, shoes that you like, and it's going to take all those answers and compile them so that you can kind of see what style it would put you with. However, at the end, it actually gives you the option to change that. So you've got classic, trendy, and feminine. They're different every month, so you can actually change it every month too. So you can wait till the preview of Style Box comes out and be like, ooh, I really like the trendy one. Go on there and change it to trendy so you get the trendy one for that month. And that's going to be a lot of exclusive wraps. So it's free shipping on those. You can buy a 3, 6, or 12-month subscription, and it will have you do it up front. So if you're not quite sure, I would start with 3 and then kind of go from there. And real quick, we'll go to gel enamel, and then we'll kind of get this going. So gel enamel is going to show all the gels for True Shine. I know a lot of you have seen True Shine. Basically what it is going to be a at-home gel nail system. It's going to be UV light free, so you don't have to worry about all those pesky chemicals and giving yourself skin cancer the whole time. This is actually going to be an LED light. The starter kit comes with everything that you need. So when you get the starter kit, it's going to come with the base coat. It's going to come with the black cherry color top coat. It's going to come with a bunch of the nail preps. It's going to come with cuticle oils, the remover packets. So it's basically going to be like a soak-off remover if you do the gel by itself. Your LED light, your nail buffer, cuticle pusher, some orange sticks, nail file, and your instruction kit. There's a ton of videos on True Shine, so definitely check that out if you are interested in getting True Shine. It'll be a really easy way to tell exactly what to do. And with that, there's a ton of colors you can add. Each bottle is going to be about 20 applications. And considering the last time I got gel nails, it was a little over 40 bucks. I would say it's definitely worth it to do at home. It's on my wish list, mostly because you can put it over the wraps, and I love the wraps. It will make the wraps last a little longer. It will smooth them down, give them some hardness, and give them some extra shine. So you can kind of have an idea of why you'd want to use that with the wrap. And the plus side there is going to be if you use them with a wrap, you can actually do your regular wrap removal. So now I know some of you would be great at doing this and actually being Jamberry consultants. There's a couple of you who have been interested. You don't necessarily have to do video. This is just me. You can do online parties, in-person parties. You can go to vendor events. I occasionally go to like the holiday craft fairs and set up a little Jamberry booth. Do games, specials, giveaways, and just have a fun meeting people and booking parties. If you did want to join, what you would do is still go through your party link, and at the very top, you'll see your home, shop, host, join, help, and about section. When you click on join, it is actually going to show you a video if you want to watch it, and then it will give you all the information on joining. It will tell you what comes with the kit. It will tell you what kind of commissions you can make, what kind of compensation plan we have. You can actually make anywhere from 30 to 40% of all your sales, depending on your level, and a ton of bonuses and freebies. There's some really cute freebies that they give just to the leads. And to give you an idea of why I joined, I know I kind of told you it was based on the kit. When I did my party, I wanted to get a 4-pack of wraps, and I wanted to get the heater. So just for that, I was looking at about 60. So the kit itself comes with 50 of your catalogs, so that's to get you started. 20 brochures about joining and hosting a party. 100 order forms. You've got these cute little notepads. They kind of look like memo pads, but one's going to be all your application instructions. One's going to be for contact information. That's going to be really great for events. You can get everyone's information on whether or not they want to book a party. A lot of times I'll trade that for a raffle. You've got your rubber cuticle pusher. You're going to get 50 of the orange sticks, so a lot of times I'll put those together for parts of my prizes. Nail files, you get 5 of those. You get the cuticle oil. You get the application kit as well, so you get your little baggie and your little nail files, buffer, all that good stuff. You're going to get the mini heater, the alcohol wipes, a consulting guide, so it's going to kind of put you step by step into what exactly entails in Jamberry. You get 3 pairs of the scissors, 50 of the little sample cards, and a sheet of nails for free, and then 3 more sheets that you pick. So one Jamberry picks and sends you random, 3 of them you get to pick, and you get 3 months of website. So if you do decide to go on past the 3 months, then I believe it's $10 a month for the website, but you can also stay as a hobbyist and basically get the discount for up to a year without actually paying for the website. So, and to give you an idea, the 50 sample cards are the samples. I know some of you had actually requested samples, but it shows you 1 through 10. Each one of those is 1 sample card. So I got 50 of 10. So I actually got 500 samples to get me started. So I really had everything I needed to be able to start and keep going with Jamberry, to where I didn't have to spend a whole bunch on marketing costs up front. I have business cards, but it cost me probably like $9 to get those. So really not a lot of upkeep to have your own business. And it is your business. You get to run it however you like. You can also sign up to host a party through the website. However, a lot of times it's easier just to contact me and give me a date, and I'll set everything up for you. But you can earn a ton of rewards from hosting. Like I said with mine, it was about $500. So if you look in that section, you can actually kind of see what you get. So as you get about part down, you'll see slide your button below to see your host rewards. So you can actually slide it over to 500 party points. I had $100 in credit, 5 half off items, 30% on anything that didn't fit in those first 2. You've got an exclusive hostess wrap for each month. So I actually got all 3 of the months that were current. And if I wouldn't have become a consultant, I'd get 4 months free shipping with it as well. So definitely a ton of freebies to do that. And with that, if anyone does want to book a party, I always throw an extra bonus in there for you as well. Let's see here. And I know most of you have made it in here. I'm just looking to see if anyone wasn't able to. Okay. And I did post a special for tonight. So it is a sale just for tonight, so you can definitely take a look and see what I've got for you there. And then once we end, we'll also do a game so that we have something fun to do. So I had a little brain fart there. So I'm going to send Stephanie to wash her hand real quick. So when you do your application, the biggest thing you want to do is your nail prep. So she's going to go use some Dawn dish soap on her hands. It's going to remove all the natural oils from them. There is some in my hall bathroom. I'm the only person that keeps Dawn in every bathroom now.
Wait, I want to take a beverage first.
And we've been baking all night. So I have to say that we baked cinnamon rolls. We made a key lime pie. And we made almond wraps in a phyllo dough. And I still have all my nails, so yay.
So good.
And it was so good. We like to cook food. We're both foodies. She's actually a kitchen worker, manager. So in the meantime, while she does that, I wanted to change out one of my accent nails. So I figured I'd take this opportunity to kind of show you guys how easy it is to remove them. I did a removal video. However, it's the very first video I ever did. So it's a little funky. I'd say a little bit on the grainy side because I was way too close. So this is my remover. I know I showed you guys. This is my little cotton swab. I am just going to pump it down. It's actually a pump top. So the cool thing with that is that I can't spill it because otherwise I would spill it all the time. So just saturated that a little bit. I'm going to remove this one. Trying not to flick you guys off. And what I'm going to do, I know it's really hard to see the detail, but I'm going to just lift the edge. So I'm going to stick my other nail under there and just kind of pull up the edge a little bit. So you see, I've got a little bit showing, so that's my nail underneath. And the gray stuff you're seeing is actually some of the glue. And I'm just going to take the remover, if I can hold on to my cotton swab, and rub it. And what it's going to do is slowly rub the actual adhesive. And you'll see when I get this wrap off in a second here, that it's going to almost melt the wrap off. So it isn't really anything more than regular remover, but it's got something in it that makes it super quick. Because I can tell you, if you try to do this with regular nail polish remover, it is going to take forever. And you'll have to soak it. That's why I did the coconut oil. The coconut oil for a whole removal of all my wraps probably takes about like 10 minutes. So it wasn't too bad, but I'd have to say it's probably closer to like 5, maybe 6 when I do it with the Jamberry remover. So a couple more minutes on my time. But super, super quick and easy. And it's a little less messy than the coconut oil for me. So you'll see it's clean and all set, and Stephanie's back. All right. So I am going to plug in your heater. This is actually Stephanie's heater that we're using.
Which I wanted a party.
She did. She wanted it at my second party. So Stephanie. I was a little jealous. So Stephanie, did you, I know we're just going to do like a nail, but do you want to use the strengthener?
Yeah, just put it on like before.
Actually, you know what? Let's do one without the strengthener, and then we'll do the rest with, and we'll see if there's a difference. Okay. So I'm going to plug this in. So did you already do your nail prep? Push back your cuticle and stuff?
Pretty much. I mean, I need to. Do you have fingernail clippers?
Yeah, I do. So usually you don't have to file or clip your nails, but I know Stephanie hasn't had a wrap on there for a little bit, and she's clipping them just to make sure they're a little bit more even. All right, heater is go.
I actually just wanted to cut off a few hangnails.
All right, and if you can hear me, Tiffany, it is actually in the party. The only reason I want to post it in the YouTube is because everybody's link is different. So if you're looking in mobile, let me go ahead and tag you in it. I would love to post it every post, but unfortunately Facebook will throw me in Facebook jail. And everyone's always like, what's Facebook jail? Facebook jail means that Facebook will shut down my account. And then basically they'll be like, okay, we think you're spamming people or you're posting this link like crazy. And then they will quiz me, which...
You've actually had that happen to you?
Yes, I have been put in Facebook jail before. They'll quiz you on your friends. So basically what will happen is Facebook will be like, okay, this picture of this tree on the beach, whose page is this? So it won't even pick like their current profile picture. It'll just randomly pick one of your 10,000 pictures on your Facebook and expect me to know who it is. I have 1,000 Facebook friends. I'm bad at the quiz. The only reason I got in the last time is because I happened to get lucky and the 6 people it quizzed me on happened to all be family members. But it's not always that way. It actually... I had to do the quiz 3 times, and I was on my last time before they were going to try to permanently lock me out, and they just happened to get nice and be like, okay, well, I think you actually know these people. But yeah, that's why. But I tagged you. Oh, I see you saw it. I'm drinking cocktails, so don't judge me. All right, so you're all prepped and ready to go. So Stephanie's nails are beautiful. What she did was she took her little cuticle pusher and she just pushed back her cuticle slightly. I'm going to show you with my finger. And then just make sure she had no invisible cuticle around the outside. You don't have to buff them. They're pretty easy to go from there. And then what you want to do, let me see, I've got a fresh cotton swab for you, is wipe your nail once with either alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, not vodka. Although vodka would probably work. Nail polish remover or white vinegar. Any of them will work. And basically what that does is removes the natural oils from your nail so that way you don't have to worry about the oil sticking to the wrap. Because when the oil gets on there, it's going to make it harder for it to stick. And let's see here. So when she does that, she's going to go ahead and pick this. I'm going to have her do the tape method. She doesn't usually use the tape method, but most of the people I know do, and especially when you're first starting out, it's really, really handy. So in order to do this, I'm going to end up making you hold your hand way up in there. Or actually, let's see if we can just get the heater in the frame. I apologize. This is looking all Blair Witch Project on us. I feel like it's going to. Oh, let me just look at the real time so that we can see. Okay, so looking right down my shirt. Hold on. Let's go that way.
Hey, what's up?
I know. I'm sorry I'm giving you guys a free show. Oh, look, I saw your face and my face on your phone. So, I'm going to show her the tape method because I don't think Stephanie's done this. Which nail are we doing?
Hold on, wait. Let's do thumb.
Okay.
My bad. I don't know.
Do you trim the bottom of your thumbs? Because we could fit 2 tricks into one. I'm just saying.
What do you mean?
Do you trim the curve off?
Oh, no, because I have kind of a curve to it. It's
So
weird.
you don't end up with a gap down there?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, if you ever do your thumbs and you end up with a little gap in the corners, it's just because thumbnails are not quite as curved as others. Some people apparently have curved thumbnails like Stephanie. I don't. So I just cut off a tiny bit of the curve. I'll show you what I mean here. So like with this, if I was doing my thumb here, I would just kind of cut off that cat's nose a little bit. It's only thumbs that I do it on, but it just helps from having a little gap. I probably never really noticed anyway. So tape trick. I just put a piece of tape on Stephanie's nail. I'm going to take a pen and I'm going to trace her nail, if my pen works. There we go. That's my elevator music background for you guys.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
We're not turning it into one of those videos. Okay, so let me see your wraps. Stephanie's using, this is gelato, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was. Those are gelato. It's really cute, although you can't really tell on my camera. So what we're going to do is, there's Stephanie's nail. I made a pretty little outline so she can put it in her scrapbook. Now, all you do is you basically put it on the back and you're like, okay, well, will that one fit? And you're like, no, that one looks a little too big. You want to go a little smaller than bigger. And the reason being is you don't want it to touch skin. That's where you're going to get all your oils from. And like that one is even a little bit too big. So I'm guessing it's going to be this one. Is that the one you usually use for your thumb?
Yep.
Yeah. See that? Right on the first try. Rock. So if you were doing the tape trick, you actually just kind of lay it on there. You basically want to be able to see most of the pen from the other side. And hers is perfect, so I don't have to trim it. But if I did have to trim it, I now have a stencil on the back of it that I can actually cut that. There. You have your wraps back.
Thanks.
And so Stephanie's going to show you a perfect application.
I need
What do you need?
tweezers.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I have a little kit here. Tweezers. There's tweezers.
And then scissors.
All right, and there's scissors too. I have name tags.
Yes. I need a name tag.
And you've got your cuticle pusher, so we're good with that. These are all my miscellaneous baggies of ones I've done. Let's see. These are Halloween ones, so you can kind of see. Oh, where's the camera? We got little skeleton dudes on that one. And this guy's little monsters. I like the little monsters. I might get them again just because I love them. And then this is 2 different wraps, but you'll see silver, floral, and jaded. You'll see you only have to heat it up for like 3 seconds. So Stephanie will sit over here. You can let it get hot first. And you'll be able to tell, it only takes a few seconds to get hot, but if you can see it, it's curling. That's pretty good now. And you don't want to overheat it. It's hard to overheat it, but if you do actually overheat it, it's not going to look burnt, but it's going to harden the wrap a little bit. And at that point, it's not going to stick as well, and there's that chance of the adhesive one to stick to you while the wrap doesn't. So definitely just give it a few seconds of heat. I've only ever burnt one, so, and I was definitely impatient. So this is going to be the one I'm going to do as my accent nail. However, I'm not going to do it on here with you. This is Island Energy. I love this one as an accent nail. It's hard to see it, but it's really pretty. And you can see she's pressing it down. Once you press it down, you basically want to go straight down the middle and then over to each side. So, like if I was doing this one, I would just go straight down, and then I would just kind of come in from the bottoms and do the sides until I hit the tip, and then just heat it up for another second. And then usually I give it a second thing of pressure. I push mine down like crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't push like hard probably to where my fingers bleed, but
Well, yeah, it shouldn't hurt.
yeah, it's good. Have you ever tried the bag method?
I have tried the baggy method. To me, it takes more time than it does anything. I don't care for it.
I kind of like it.
Do you? Oh, this is the cat. I knew he'd want to be a movie star. Say hi, Jack. Hi. He's got a beard.
A little,
There's a little black spot. That's a little beard. And an exclamation point. Because he's always excited. Hi, Jack. There, you're a movie star. So, now that it's cooled down a couple seconds, she's going to file it down. What you want to do is just file straight down, and the wrap will actually basically cut itself on the file against your nail.
Weird.
But you're weird?
Yeah.
I know. It's okay. You're allowed to be.
Thank you.
So done. Didn't take her too long, and she kept waiting for me to keep talking. When I did my application video, it took forever because I kept stopping to talk. I talk a lot. All right. And so it comes out perfect. And basically, you want to go straight down. I go with a little bit of an angle, and that's just because I use my nails as tools. I'm always scraping stuff. So to do that, I just do kind of like this for like a light buffing. And what that will do is it will show a tiny bit of nail. Like I have a little tiny sliver at the tip. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but probably not. Maybe a little bit. But that just keeps it from catching on anything. And I'd rather not catch it on anything and put a little sliver there than not.
It feels awesome to have Jamberry's back on.
I have had her heater for my events for the last couple weeks, and she has been hounding me for it back. Let's see. Let's go back to face because we don't. Okay, get in there, Stephanie. But yeah, so it's pretty simple. But I will check the website real quick, see if any of you guys popped on there to ask any questions, and then we will wrap it up. Let's see.
Wrap it up like a Jamberry.
Yeah, right. Let's see here. I don't see any questions, so I'll give you just a minute to ask questions. Does anyone? I know a couple of you have popped on and off, so I'm guessing you're either checking the website or checking Facebook, because it seems like you're coming back. So let's see. I know Nicole that's in the chat room has already tried Jamberry a couple times, and she is like the queen of winning prizes. I think every party that she's in, she's won something. Don't think I owe her any prizes right now. I know Tara's probably catching up here in a few minutes because she's just getting off work, but she has a prize on the way. And we'll do a raffle for any party that gets up to, it's $150 to do a raffle. I'm pretty sure most of you guys won't have a problem, and I actually think we're going to do a cross-party raffle this time, and that's going to make sure that there's a little bit easier for you guys to get into the raffle and a little bit better prizes, so I definitely want to give you some good stuff. And it looks like I do have a message, so let's see. Oh, actually, not related. It's actually a message from one of my Jamberry peers, but yep, not one of you guys, so that's good. But yeah, definitely take a look at the site, check it out. I love Jamberry. I never used to paint my nails, mostly because when I do, they just chip off the next day. So being able to get about 2 weeks out of each set of wraps definitely saves me a lot of time and money. So, cool beans. Next is my True Shine. That's what I got on my list. And if you guys have any questions about any of the wraps, application, taking them off, anything at all, just let me know. And don't forget, they're always buy 3 get 1 free, so don't ever buy 3 because that 4th one you put in the cart is going to be free. That basically means you can get at least 25% off every order, and you're all ladies, you love sales. I know you do. If there were coupons, I would give you some. And if you check out the website, I'm going to do some free things with purchase too, so you'll be able to see, you get some free stuff with all of that. And speak of Tara, she's actually messaging me. All right. So she'll join us for the last like minute or so, and then she can catch up. But yeah, basically just anything that you have questions on, let me know. If you guys are interested in becoming a consultant, there is also a group for anyone that's interested or wants to find out more information. So let me know. It just went on a couple days ago, so it's still open. I can put you in there. There's a ton of benefits. So not only the free stuff, I mean free stuff. Who doesn't love that? But you'll make money off it. You wonder how you get paid. You get paid via a probate card, which is essentially going to be a credit card that Jamberry gives you with your pay on it. Let's see if I have mine. Let's not give you the number though. So the cool thing with this is anytime I go use it anywhere, they can actually see that I do Jamberry, and the whole trick is to hand it over with your nails, because then they can see that you do Jamberry and that your nails are gorgeous. So I have to say, I've gotten more people who have asked me about my nails than I would have ever imagined. Every time I go to the grocery store, it's all the time. So I actually keep samples on me. Basically a sample, a business card, some information, application, all that good stuff. So that when they're interested, I just hand it to them and we're good to go. But it's super easy. It works just like your regular MasterCards do. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else really, but I think that's mostly it. My biggest thing is I'm trying to earn trips because we can earn a vacation. This year's trip was to Maui in Hawaii. And next year, hopefully, Michelle will be joining me, and we will be going on vacation and drinking tropical drinks from a pool lounge chair in some tropical location, and it'll just be amazing. All right. Well, I don't know if Tara made it on here, but if not, then we will go ahead and get her over the link. I will post it in the party, so if for some reason you weren't able to make all of it or got bits and pieces, and I know we had a couple people who were still working, or possibly putting the kids to bed, whatever the case may be. And let's see here. Then we'll get them set too. The lacquer is supposed to last pretty close to the same amount of time as the wraps. It's supposed to be a lot more long lasting than the standard nail polishes. And the gels are actually supposed to last longer. So the gel can last anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks with True Shine. You can also extend your wraps with True Shine. So like, let's say that I had the True Shine over these wraps. Instead of getting about 2 weeks, I would actually get anywhere from 3 to 4. And the only reason I say 3 to 4 is most of the consultants using the True Shine with their wraps take it off before they have to because they want to change their wrap and because their nail has grown out so much. So a lot of times that's the case. You can do a standard fill like you would if you were going to a nail salon and just basically fill in the bottom so you don't have to actually take it off. So that's an option as well. It's a little quicker and easier to soak off too. The Jamberry gel removers, they're actually little packets. They kind of look like the nail prepper wipes as far as they're in a little thing like this. So it's actually meant to where it kind of hugs your finger and you don't have to get out the tin foil and cotton balls and a piece of gauze and 6 layers of tape. You just stick your nail in it and soak it for a few minutes. I want to do it with the wraps, and that's mostly because the removal for the wraps is super, super easy. So it's the exact same thing that you guys saw me do with the lacquer remover. I just peeled up the corner of the nail and then wiped it a few times with lacquer remover. But definitely easy stuff. The wraps with the gel seems really easy to do. I've watched the application for that. I'll actually post a video because it's really cool to see how simple it is. It's thin coats and then the curing light. So the curing light's actually going to harden everything up, dry everything up. So even though it's a polished style, it's actually going to dry super fast with the light. So you don't have to sit there and not touch anything. Because I can't tell you how many times I've messed up my manicure because I painted it and then anything happens. Whether it be I need a snack or I need to run to the potty or someone rings the doorbell or my phone rings. There's always something there to destroy it. I've woken up with my nail polish stuck to my pillow because it was a little bit more wet than I thought it was. So having the option to be able to dry instantly is awesome. Does anyone else have any other questions?
Did you see her question?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the question I was answering. You're not paying attention.
I'm not paying attention.
Bad, Stephanie.
Sorry.
The next portion of our video is going to be me beating up Stephanie. Come on, you know you want to watch it. Can I get a cheers?
No.
Anyone get a drum roll?
There's crickets.
I know there are no crickets. Let's see here. They love you, Stephanie, and they don't want me to beat you. I'm pretty sure if they can see chat, they can hear me, but whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt. Maybe someone's secretly watching it when they're not supposed to be.
Who are these people? Oh, okay. Hey.
I really want to do, so you guys, I'm thinking about doing a Manberry party. It's actually going to be mixed with my other business, which is passion parties, which is those parties. So if anyone's interested in passion party, let me know. We can always hook that up. But it's going to be a buy your girlfriend something kick-ass for Christmas party. So if anyone is interested in getting their boyfriends in that, let me know. What I'm going to do is basically for the first 2 days, just invite ladies and have everyone kind of post their wish list or just invite their boyfriends and let them pick on their own, whatever the case may be. And then about 2 days in, I'm going to delete all the ladies and just add the guys and keep the guys in there that were added by their girlfriends. But that way, if there's something that's passion parties, like a Wii Vibe or some kind of fun couples toy, then you can add that to your wish list, let them know. And then if there's something Jamberry that you want, you can make a list of all the wraps that you're in love with, True Shine, whatever the case may be. And then they kind of have an option to buy something that you'd actually want them to buy for you for Christmas. I can't stand it when I get jewelry. It sounds awesome, except I don't wear it. So I have boxes of earrings that are worth most of my life. And just sit in there and collect dust because I'm not a jewelry wearer. So just food for thought. Also, I'm going to post in a little bit to the party not only a game, but I'm going to post a special, basically free gift with everyone who books a party. So if you do want to book a party, just let me know kind of what range of time you want to do it at. This is the best time to book a party because a lot of people are buying their holiday gifts. And we actually have some Black Friday special parties available. Looking to book about probably 2 or 3 more. I've got a couple going on. I don't really know that I can give any Black Friday details yet, but I'm sure there'll be something going on. So we definitely will have something for me and possibly from Jamberry. So keep that in mind. And I guess we're all good. Looks like everyone's set. So if anyone has any questions, just post them in the party. And I'm going to go ahead and send the link over. It's going to probably take about a half an hour or so for YouTube to populate it. But once it's available, I will post it into your party so that way you guys can watch it. Thank you for having some patience. I knew it took us a little while to get started. It's my first full-length party that I'm in charge of the video part. I've been on a podcast before, so not a talk. But the video part, I'm kind of sort of tech savvy-ish. But thanks again. You guys have a good one. And just in case you don't see the party link, it's www.jamwithjyli. So it's JAMWITHJYLI.Jamberry, JAMBERRY.com. And at the end, it will ask you what party you're in. So you're definitely able to do it that way as well. All right, have a good night.